Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone on YouTube. My name is Kathy. Yesterday, a document appeared on the public docket. It is the document that many of us in the true crime community have been waiting for. The Stipulated Motion to Seal Defendant's Amended Memorandum and exhibits in support of Frank's hearing. Just by way of background, if you have not already, please listen to our prior episodes, either here on YouTube or the Indie Zone podcast, because we've gone into detail regarding what a Frank's hearing is and the fact that the defense's first submission was rejected by the court as being inappropriately submitted, not in terms of the content, but that it did not specify with substantial specificity to the record in support of the Frank's hearing. And therefore, Judge Hippler gave the defense another opportunity to resubmit, citing to the record with specificity and not attaching irrelevant documents. On the 26th of November, Ms. Taylor resubmitted, and she states here, comes now Brian C. Kohberger, by and through his attorneys of record, and with a no objection from the Latah County Prosecutor's Office, hereby moves this court for an order to seal the defendant's amended memorandum and exhibits in support of Frank's hearing. The fact that she's stating here amended tells us that this is the resubmission. The defense will file their amended memorandum in support and corresponding exhibits. We go to page 2 of this document. Conventionally, in person, under seal, on November 26th, 2024. That was the deadline that Judge Hippler, by entry of his court order, set. Courtesy copies will be provided to the parties on November 26th, 2024. This motion is made pursuant to ICAR 32, and she provides the portions of the rule, and IC, this is a statute 124, subsection 1B and C, because these are the reasons why she's giving good cause for these documents to not be published on the docket and therefore be in the public realm. The reasons are, number one, the documents contain facts or statements that might threaten or endanger the life or safety of individuals. 2, it is necessary to preserve the right to a fair trial. And 3, disclosure would constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. Additionally, both motions contain materials and reference to information and proceedings that are subject to seal. So she's providing 4 reasons. Let's look at the first. The documents contain facts or statements that might threaten or endanger the life or safety of individuals, plural. No indication how this is possible, being that Mr. Kohberger is the sole defendant who has ever been arrested in this case. He's not permitted to go out of the jail on day passes to effectuate revenge on these unnamed individuals. So I continue to question why this particular reason is given to seal as many of the documents that have been sealed in this case. Unsealing, in other words, might threaten or endanger the life or safety of individuals. If you have any thoughts on this particular reason, please share them with me in the comment section to this presentation, because I am absolutely lost. The only possible way this makes sense, and I give my opinion here as I always do, pursuant to the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, freedom of speech and of the press, that it makes no sense to me, makes little sense to me, how anyone's life or safety could be endangered, much less more than one person, if the only defendant who's ever been arrested has been behind bars continuously since the day of his arrest in Pennsylvania, December 30th, 2022, almost 2 years ago. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. The second, necessary to preserve the right to a fair trial, and that's referring to Mr. Kohberger. Of course, his right, constitutionally protected, to a fair trial. 3, the disclosure would constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. This one was also baffling to me. Whose personal privacy could be invaded if more information than has been disclosed on the public docket is disclosed on the public docket? I have given my opinion before that I don't understand why every single document of the multiple terabytes, video, photographs, there's not a photograph of a garbage can that might have been picked up by a video of suspect vehicle 1 traveling to and from Pullman to Moscow, as the affidavit of probable cause suggests, or a portion of a memorandum giving the date that it was sent, dear, and then redacting, if necessary, the confidential information. I continue to be extremely concerned about what I believe, my opinion, the overboard secrecy of the case and keeping so much out of the public domain. This is Kathy. I want to thank you for joining us today, and I would like to wish all who celebrate in the United States a happy Thanksgiving.